Today we ask the age-old question.
Will it cheesecake?
Let's talk about that.
Good mythical morning.
Yes, the rumors are true. Small towns across the entire United States have been dotted with billboards featuring Good Mythical Morning. And yes, our nipples are visible. But they're only gonna be up for one more week. Not our nipples, well, yes, our nipples, but the billboards. We're gonna continue to put clues to the locations on our social media where we encourage you to share your findings with hashtag MythicalUSA.
Hashtag MythicalUSA. But now cheesecake. Cheesecake is one of the most popular desserts in the world. Yep. In fact, it's so popular, they have dedicated an entire factory to making it. But the cheesecake that we're gonna be eating today didn't come from a factory. It's homemade, and if past Willits are any indicator, we may be making a trip home after eating it. It's time for Will It Cheesecake?
Now your typical cheesecake consists of a mixture of soft, fresh cheese, typically cream cheese or ricotta, eggs, vanilla, and sugar, all on top of a cookie or graham cracker crust.
And for all of these, we have maintained the cheesecake recipe by using eggs, cheese, sugar, and crumb crust, but everything else is gonna be pure experimentation. And for this first one, we have decided to go savory instead of sweet. And what's more savory than a Philly cheesesteak? Plus, it rhymes. Presenting the Cheesesteak Cheesecake. Looking good, right? Okay, this has got ribeye steak, onion, mushroom, and provolone filling. It is topped with Cheese Whiz, whipped cream, and pickled cherry tomatoes. I said tomatoes, but I meant to say peppers. Those are
Have
peppers.
a slice, Link.
It's still cold because that's how cheesecake happens. We may wish that it was warm. It kind of looks like I want it to be a quiche.
It has a quiche-like quality. If you were to give me this on a brunchy morning, I would think that I was being given a quiche.
Maybe the coldness will work to its savory advantage. Probably not, but let's try it. We dunk it, now we sunk it. Very cheesy.
Yeah, but
Perhaps the cheesiest cheesecake I've ever eaten, just by virtue of the Cheese Whiz.
The Cheese Whiz on top. I feel like I might need, just to get a pure experience, I'm gonna take a little bit of that cheese off and just get the cheesecake.
What? And once you get past that, I didn't know cheese was such a strong taste. You'll eventually get to the steak, and you'll eventually really start liking it.
I know, I like it. I liked it before. My mama used to make
Great
something like
woman.
this. You remember? In the 80s, they made cold savory things, and you thought that maybe somebody should put it in the oven, but
I'm not bothering the coldness at all. I'm not bothered by it, and I'm not bothering it.
don't bother the coldness.
I don't mean to annoy you.
I do wonder what it would be like if it were to be put into an oven. It would probably just become a gelatinous mess.
It would no longer be cheesecake.
But the coldness is a little bit of is a little off-putting, but I've got just cheese stringing off my face. Can you help me with that?
I don't see anything.
Maybe it's just happening in my mind.
You're going a little.
It's
little
so
cray
cheesy
cray.
that I'm beginning to have cheese hallucinations.
But ultimately, Philly cheesesteak. Will it cheesecake?
Yes! We're gonna ride the savory train one more time because once you put steak in a cheesecake, the next obvious move is to put chicken in it. But not just any chicken. We're talking about Kentucky Fried Chicken. And that's not the only thing we've done here. Get a load of the KFC's cake.
Look at this. Now, this is amazing. Break it down for us.
We've got popcorn chicken, mashed potatoes, corn filling. That's all in the middle. Then we've got whipped potatoes and gravy cream topping with cheese and coleslaw, all in a biscuit crumb crust.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
I've always wanted coleslaw on top of my cheesecake. That's the one thing I've always thought was missing.
This is something that KFC would break out, man.
Yeah.
Because they will do stuff.
KFC gets
They'll do some
desperate.
weird stuff.
KFC just exhibits
I wasn't gonna say desperate.
signs of desperation too often. Listen, you've got incredible chicken with 11 herbs and spices. It doesn't need to be bolstered by bowls where you just mix everything else on the menu together.
Or sandwiches where the meat
Is
becomes the buns.
You don't have to do that.
Odd.
Now, I enjoy all of it, personally, but normal people probably don't.
Now, I like to mix everything that KFC offers together beside the chicken. So I'll eat the chicken and then I'll mix the coleslaw with the gravy with the potatoes.
So you're the reason that they have those bowls.
Yeah.
Okay, we talked our way all around, right back to it.
I hope you're watching, Colonel.
You know what happens when corn
Dink
goes
it.
in?
Corn come out.
That's right.
Uh,
Hold on, give it a chance, man.
I didn't get any chicken. Where's it? Is that a chicken chunk?
You're the bowl, man. Give it a chance.
Okay, now that I got some chicken in there, I love it.
Hold on, that was all it took?
Yeah.
So next time I'm having an issue with you and I need to persuade you, just
Pop a little chicken popper in my mouth.
Y'all, get some popcorn chicken. I want it on hand at all times.
I'll be making a face like, I don't know about this, and I'll be very critical.
Pop
and
it in.
Oh, I love it.
I don't love it. To me, it's not.
This is how I eat KFC.
It's not.
All mixed
It's
together.
not as good as the cheesecake, the cheesesteak, but it's not bad. Again, the coldness throws me off a little bit.
There's a sweetness in the coleslaw itself that helps.
The corn. That's the corn.
corn.
Did you chew the corn?
No need.
No, you got to chew the corn. Because you don't chew the corn now.
You like to talk about the corn coming out that took us.
Yep.
There's a piece.
So KFC's cake, will it cheesecake?
Yes. Okay, all that fat and sugar in cheesecake can make you feel like you need to take a nap, so we decided to counteract that sedative effect with something stimulating, namely energy drinks. It's the 5-hour Cheesecake. This thing is jam-packed full of all the energy drinks we could get our hands on. We reduced Rockstar, Red Bull, and Monster drinks to just their essence through a process called reducing.
Yeah.
That's a cooking thing.
Yeah, it's a new thing.
The whipped cream is 5-hour energy whipped cream, and there's Hypershock Rage Crust.
The Hypershock Rage crust requires rage to get it. You gotta use some rage to get your
Hypershock Rage
dilly
is,
dally under there.
if you don't know, it's a pre-workout that promises vein swelling pumps.
Oh, I know.
And there's a little bit extra of the rage sprinkled on top there.
They made a lightning bolt. Josh made a lightning bolt out of rage. Rage. Hypershock Rage.
Now this is I don't know if I could have guessed that it would turn out like a minty pink color. Who would have known?
It smells like cheesecake.
It smells like
It smells like cheesecake for once.
but it looks like
Think it.
a problem.
Woo!
But making my jaws clench.
The only way to get through this tartness is with rage. Oh gosh.
No, I will. I just want to point out that it's not packed full of steroids. It's packed full of caffeinated drinks. So it's not necessarily going to make your balls small and you angry, but
That's already happened. I kind of like it. I really like it. I'm just saying that I don't know. I really like it. I don't know if it's the effect of the Hypershock Rage. I'm just saying that it's so tart. In order to make it through the tartness, you gotta rage it.
it's the tartiest cheesecake ever tasted.
We could sell this at the gyms.
We could go door to door to gyms.
We go in there like the bushwhackers.
Hey, they do.
Hypershock Rage cheesecake.
Get it while the getting's good.
We get sponsors. You know what? We get sponsored. You're not in. First of all,
Make you pucker.
energy drinks will sponsor anything. They will sponsor
They're shameless.
anything, and they'll both sponsor the same thing. We want all of them
the
to
energy
sponsor
drinks.
one cake. Sponsored by All the Energy.
And if you don't, we're gonna.
Rage! You know, I think let's just bring the bushwhackers back and get them to do it. Are they still alive? They're probably
They'll be
dead.
easy to track down. Energy drink. Will it cheesecake?
Yes! People eat cheesecake when they feel bad. People take pain relievers when they feel bad. Say no more. Break out the cheesecake.
You're gonna have to explain what anal. It's got the word anal in it, so you gotta explain what
you should say
analgesic.
anal. You shouldn't say anal. Say anal.
Analgesic.
Analgesics are pain relievers. Now, we don't have any actual drugs here. This is all natural. We've got Devil's Claw, Baswala Sarata, and Kava Kava filling. I'm sure I butchered that. We also have Feverfew whipped cream and willow bark cracker crust. First of all, I will say, even though this is all natural, I do not recommend that you do this and make this. We don't know exactly how much you could eat of this before you had maximum pain relief. I think we're just gonna have a bite of it.
So not only is there a pill here, but I see cross sections of pills throughout this thing.
Now this is when we rage too hard. You know, when we bushwhack just like just like a couple of maniacs, and then we get
If you bushwhack too much, it bushwhacks back.
Yeah, that's right. And then we come back home and we're like, oh man,
I gotta get some analgesic in me.
Yeah, and it's you just eat cheesecake. You don't want to stop eating cheesecake for anybody.
I like the fact that we're bringing the term analgesic out of the boardrooms and into the home of all of our mythical beasts.
There's a syrup in the middle of it. What is that? I'm sure it's good for me. Make it.
Smells like cheesecake and grape nuts.
It actually smells like pet food. Well, let's just eat it.
Ooh.
It tastes like it's being poisoned.
It tastes like I've been wronged in the mouth.
It's worth it.
It's bad. Ooh.
You're gonna feel so good when you get that down.
Are you swallowing it?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I raged so hard. I'm gonna do whatever it takes, man. Do what it takes, Neil. It's like if you took a hamster cage that had hamsters in it for a while. You took the newspapers.
Yes.
You folded them up. You started cinching them, and you squeezed
juice in your mouth.
One drop. That's what just happened in my mouth.
Herbal pain relievers. Will they cheesecake?
No.
Now, in order to make cheesecake, you need milk from a cow. But what if instead of taking milk from a cow, you took the digestive fluid synthesized by the cow's liver, stored in its gallbladder, and secreted into its small intestine? Yes, I'm talking about everybody's favorite cow juice secretion, beef bile. We call this one Bile have what cheese have.
You know what? No matter what happens, if we don't make it through this, it's worth it because of the name of the cheesecake.
It's the color.
It's freaking gray.
Nasty. Turn around like this so they can see you take the piece out.
Now, just in case you didn't understand what Link said.
It doesn't stink. It doesn't stink at all.
It is a secretion. We haven't had secretions very much on this show.
Yeah, this is a whole new world. Oh gosh.
I can't dislodge it.
So here's what's in this thing. Bile filling, bile whipped cream, and cinnamon graham cracker crust. Yum.
Okay, here we go.
And there it is. So hand me a
Do
fork.
you guys like a complimentary bile caramel drizzle?
Yes, Josh.
Oh, beautiful.
Thanks for your tableside service, Josh.
No problem. Thank you guys for dining with us.
Now, it doesn't stink when I smell it.
Sorry, no, it's enough. That's plenty, man.
I'm sorry.
But we were told that this may be the worst thing we've ever tasted on the show. Stevie said worst thing we've ever tasted. Darren said at least top 10. So boy, I can't wait to get into this one.
Before he put that extra secretion on top of it, it was seeming almost doable.
No blood is going to my hands anymore. It's like I'm going into survival mode. My extremities
the
are
core.
like, I can't feel them.
Typically, this is like mixed into things. Not cheesecake.
And again, it doesn't stink.
It's gonna be good. Think it?
Think it?
Think it. Oh gosh! It's not meant for human consumption. How can that have no smell?
That's in a cow?
But it helps the cow eat its own food. You know what I'm saying? It's not the kind of thing you should be putting in cheesecake. Whose idea was this?
Really, whose idea was this? Because they're going down. Kevin?
Oh gosh. Well,
Beef bile. Will it cheesecake?
no.
It's the worst pure taste we've ever tasted on this show, I think. I mean,
What I will
I'm sure
say-
there's other things, but it ties
What
with
I
it.
will say is that it doesn't linger with the disgust in the same way that blood does. Because now that it's not in my mouth anymore, I feel okay. But the moment that my mind registered what it was is one of the worst of my life.
Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
You know what time it is.
I'm Bailey,
I'm Trevor. And I'm Jacob.
and we're from King George, Virginia. And it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
So you got an old-timey camera
Film
there.
camera. Oh, look at there. Click the top link to watch us try a Wendy's Frosty and Fries cheesecake and Good Mythical more.
And to find out where the wheel of mythicality is going to land.
Let your beast flag fly with our colorful and cozy I Am a Mythical Beast tee available at mythical.store.